It is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Monday night, November 14th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins, and I are 11 o'clock news headlines here on this late Monday night. Top story of the 11th hour on this late Monday night is President-elect Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin agreed in a telephone conversation Monday that relations between the countries were unsatisfactory and had to work together to improve them, the Kremlin said in a statement. President Barack Obama answered questions during a news conference on Monday, his first since Donald Trump won the presidential election last week. While Trump ran on a popular non-adventure, but it is leaning toward picking an extraordinary hawkish Secretary of State. President Obama beat Putin to Russia in Berlin in October, and he and President-elect Donald Trump spoke about Syria during a call on Monday. Los Angeles high school students left by the classes by hundreds on Monday, carrying signs and chanting the voices in the streets of several U.S. cities. As millions marched against Trump. Among the names being tossed around for Donald Trump's Attorney General is Rudy Giuliani. A Bill Judge Attorney notes that Giuliani prison called one a small man in a search of the balcony. Just days after Donald Trump secured the White House, the reality state mogul scored a legal victory in a decade-long trademark dispute over the right to use the name of China for certain services. Jerusalem, right-wing leaders in the Israeli government have seized on the election that Donald Trump would push forward in sort of a new legislation that would legalize Jewish settlements in the West Bank built on privately owned Palestinian land. Can NATO survive the Donald Trump presidency? UK's Bridget Trump, the enterprise perspection opposes himself. Traverse City, Michigan. Michigan police officer suspended after firing a Confederate flag from his pickup during a public rally has resigned. The Army Corps of Engineers dealt a bullet to the progress of a controversial Tikor access pipeline on Monday, said in a letter that more than analysts and in discussion with the Standard Rock Sioux tribe is needed before the construction of it can take place under. The words were found scribbled across the back of the banner advertising Spanish services at the church as Maryland Church vandalized the Trump Nation, whites only. In modern tale, two cities of Chicago and New York is best of times at New York and the worst of times Chicago, while Peter Prosser recently crowned about the safest October since the PD combined computerized criminal centers. In the crime in Chicago has soared. Attleboro, New Hope is invited the community to enjoy delicious meals served by some well-known faces from Mayor Kevin Dumas to State Representative Paul Haku at its 27th annual Government Gas Chef event on Friday, November 18th. Gourmet Gas will take place again this year at the Attleboro Exercise at 887 South Main Street, Route 152. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. and dinner will be served at 7 p.m. as bus station by the event support New Hope, the non-profit agency in Attleboro, which provides domestic and sexual abuse service at a 54. Cities and towns of Massachusetts says at the Gourmet Gas event, about 45 chefs will be served there, especially dishes by appetizers, entrees, and desserts. The food ranges in style and cuisine organized today with the pleasure of the palates of everyone in attendance. Noted at 13, middle school student Chris Turner has been able to computer couldn't solve a Rubik Cube puzzle in a matter of seconds as noted middle school in Wales on the way to Harvard degree. Foxburg, in the past, guests at the Joe and Drizzy Foundation and the credit to Gil have been on everything from a toss with Tom package for a 30-minute game and catch with New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady to a Tuscany getaway. Not for the long gone are the days of the science fair volcanoes. These days, kids are challenged to bounds of science left and right. They're arriving at electricity from algae and recycling circuit borders of concrete. Attleboro, Thanksgiving and Black Friday are still more than a week away, but city employees are already working on an annual holiday spirit drive to make Christmas spring for those in need. Post-school enrollment will remain relatively steady for the Attleboro area this year, according to student totals reported by area districts. Even every elected a handful of voters think they are being funded by writing names such as Donald Trump and Mickey Mouse on the ballot. Quincy, Massachusetts. Massachusetts Democrats have picked up their new state party chairman. Members of the Democratic State Committee have selected Gus Pickford on Monday night at a meeting at the Quincy Massachusetts Democratic Party. Pickford is a political consultant, one-time executive director for the party. He nearly beat out Stephen Kerrigan in 2014. Democratic nominee was Lieutenant Governor 156 votes. Kerrigan's 140, and then second ballot. Suffolk County Sheriff Steve Tompkins dropped out and the first ballot and urged Democrats to support Pickford. Kingston, Massachusetts. A wall collapse on a construction site has injured at least 3 people in Massachusetts. Mary Jo White to set down as SEC chief. Asia stocks under pressure as Dow hovers near 14-year high. Meanwhile, the Dow up 21 over 3 points at 18,868.69. SP 5 down quarter at 264.20, and Nasdaq at 18.71 points at 5,218.40. Stephen Munchin, ex-Goldman Sachs banker, to run Treasury. One of the first things that Samsung Electronic Committee President Young Son said when they talk about the South Korean company's $8 billion is being by Haverman International Industries Incorporated at the electric giant has no intention of building a car. Some sad news to report in the world of journalism. Gwen Neville, the award-winning journalist and anchor of the public TV program PBS News Hour Washington Week, whose career included moderating vice president debates in 2004 and 2008, died cancer on Monday at the age of 61. The Paris Climate Agreement will start with Trump presidency, says the U.S. Special Envoy on climate change, Dr. Jonathan Pershing, was speaking before the arrival of ministers and some of the state and America on Tuesday. In Sin Province, Pakistan, a mother tries to shield a 4-year-old daughter from school shooting as 2016 slated to be the hottest year ever, while record-breaking emissions have melted on their skies. A trip to Mars signals new look with the National Geographic Channel. Molecules found in multiple forms of available in such an amount of but owners' health and lifestyle, including their food preferences and medication. High-tech implant has enabled to paralyze women with late-stage ALS to communicate without breathing, signaling, researchers said. Chronic kidney disease and end-stage renal disease are more likely to develop in individuals with constipation than those left with normal bowel movements, according to a new study published online in the Journal of the American Society. If you are middle-aged and have one of the risk factors that covers the disease, you might need to prevent it for your stroke or heart attack. According to new recommendations about the government back U.S. Taking a look at a New England Insular report in Swellscott, Massachusetts at 1:30 Lopez Point with a fire. And in Oldham, Maine, at XXA's way, a reported shooting. In Level, Massachusetts, there was a fire in multiple cities were on the scene of an uncombined house fire at the Quarter Pool and all the street departments and the defense officers were on the scene. And none would be the home of the time of the fire. There had water issues, there's no hydrants in the area, and the Chipkey was too far away. Mitchell had to provide tankers for that. Peter Children's time is now 9:06 p.m. on this late Monday night, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Baby! Let's WMBT, where in the subway system it's looking good on the commuter rail. Looking good. And on the ferries, they are looking good. Highways and byways a new winging on this late Monday night. Let's start you off down to New York City, where Long Expressway westbound side, little so just before 25B in Long Island. Brooklyn Queens Expressway eastbound side back to Route 27 of Route Long Island Expressway. Brooklyn Queens westbound is backed up after the Brooklyn Bridge. Brooklyn Bridge on the southbound side is backed up 270 eastbound to back set down as the Narrows Bridge. Brooklyn Bridge Battery Tunnel southbound side that's a little slow from Lower Manhattan down to Brooklyn. If you are driving the southbound side, it's a little slow just around Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. Interstate 95 on the northbound side, a little slow in New Jersey headed towards the George Washington Bridge. And Interstate 87 on the southbound side, a little slow just around Interstate 95. Route 8 on the northbound side, back around Route 59 in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Interstate 84 westbound side is back around Millbury, Connecticut. 84 eastbound side is back in Denver, Connecticut. And otherwise, highways and byways of Connecticut are looking good. Down and around 146 southbound side is slow, just around Route 95 out in Providence. 95 southbound side is back to around the Providence stretch. Just around 146. Bridge split, it's a little slow. Route 3 on the northbound side, little slow just around the Hanover stretch. Route 28 on the southbound side, it's a little slow just around Clay Park Road to Bourne. 20 on the northbound side, Sylvan Rotary down to the Bourne Bridge. Sagamore Bridge is looking good. Route 6 from Sagamore on Orleans. Massachusetts on the southbound side, back to the South Boston all year. The Logan Airport in East Boston. 120 on the northbound side, it's backed up from Great Plain Avenue in Needham all the way to Route 128 around Route 9 to Wellesley. Route 3 on the northbound side, it is backed up just around the Bill Ricker stretch, just around River Street. But highways and byways of Massachusetts are looking good. Interstate 91 at southbound side, the little on the Northampton stretch. Highways and byways of Vermont and remain on looking good except there. Route 95 on the northbound side, it's a little slow just up around between Plymouth and Bangor, Maine. Peter Children's time is now 11:08 p.m. on this late Monday night, and it's time now for a weather report. And look at that radar, and it shows that clusters of rain showers stretching between south of New Haven and around south of New London on the Long Island Sound, and a little line of rain showers south of Long Island stretching out to sea, and a little line of rain showers stretching around southeast of Meriden, Connecticut. Anyway, 7-day forecast goes like this. Tonight, most coast goes about 36 degrees calm wind front. Tuesday, rain after 11 a.m. High at 55 degrees calm wind coming in east wind 5 to 7 miles an hour in the afternoon. Just 8 degrees. 9% new percent between 1 inch possible. Tuesday night, rain light rain before 7 p.m. Then it check the shine mean between 7 p.m. and 3 a.m. Most gusts go about 44 degrees, and southeast are about 5 to 7 miles are coming in the lighter level. Chest base is 6%. New percent less than 10 inch possible for Wednesday. Slight church showers before 8 a.m. Potts got about 59 degrees, and west about 5 miles an hour. Chest base is 20%. Weather night. Podcast about 40 degrees. Left west wind for Thursday. Sunday, most is about 37, about 38 degrees. Friday, Sunday, most is about 38, about 38 degrees. And for Saturday, most is about 57 degrees. Saturday at Chechacha's, most is about 40 degrees. Chest pitch is 40%. Sunday, Chechacha's, most is about 51, about 35 degrees. Chest pitch is 30%. And for Monday, puts us about 47 degrees. Cutting it on here, it is first, guys. We have a temperature of 42 degrees, humidity of 82%, and that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Monday night, November 14th, 2016. So hope you have a good night with a good positive to know. See you tomorrow morning. Good night.